So, Nilog. So basically, this is kind of how things panned out. Like, just speaking honestly, like for accuracy, this may be really good, like experimentally, computer and information sciences. So like, I had like the kind of vibe of like going for a walk and like stuff after getting some cash, and then I started thinking about like focusing on one thing at a time. So like now I'm here, I got some cash, and that resulted like using a kind of hustling technique, like just like get as in do what you want to do, and then kind of assess. It's like, okay, so now I've done that, like where am I? Assess what do I want to do now, what feels good, what sounds good, what do I feel like? And honestly, just like that kind of question, like what do I feel like, that's also maybe kind of playing things by ear because you're examining what it feels like, and music is basically about feeling, I feel like, which is really interesting. So it's like kind of like assess feelings, like what do you want to do, and then like plan, then do, then check and act, and that's the hustle. And then you can just repeat that, providing you want to hustle some more. And like ain't nothing wrong just have it all day long. So in terms of what I want to do now, like what feels good, I'm making this log, so I feel like hopefully I ought to make more logs and use logging as scientifically as possible. And I feel like that's what I'm going to do today as an experiment, like experimentally. And I'm wanting to use hypnotically and methodically, along with methodologically, as well as automatically and effortlessly, as hypnotic words to help spur on healthiness and wealthiness in my mind and the minds of those in the communities in my life. And hopefully I can have a greater and greater existence of being alive, like in terms of healthiness plus wealthiness. And maybe sometime I can test out some katsuton or tonkatsu. I think tonkatsu is like hopefully I want to test out. I don't know if this place has tonkatsu. Uh, it'd be mean to find local businesses that I can do good business with, and just in terms of positive auto suggestion, maybe all good business is business, and like, or maybe all business is good business, and maybe the only possible form of business is good business, and maybe all business is in emotion. And so, as long as you have emotion, you're in motion. As long as you have emotions, I think neurologically, some people numb themselves to emotions. Like some people think that sociopaths lack emotions and stuff. They just lack sensitivities and have been really desensitized in terms of calibration to like basically kind of, so to speak, avert their eyes from healthiness and wealthiness and enjoying things like good surprises, as well as excellence and brilliance, like healthy auto hypnosis and using hypnosis strategically to help you to accomplish goals, and doing things like reasoning plus networking and enjoying your life while breathing oxygen and believing in things and hoping for things as well, like just being a human being. Like that's automatically great and naturally awesome. And I feel like reality is naturally great and awesome too. And I feel like pain results from things in your brain that you haven't analyzed that you ought to analyze. And so pain gets generated because you really ought to use your mind because you're alive. And when you think along certain lines, it's like it makes sense to invest in healthiness plus wealthiness and enjoying reality, because that's in all actuality healthiness. And healthiness is cool. I think, to be honest, I recommend being healthy, and I recommend using auto hypnosis in your life also.